The commencing scene capabilities a person named Milo Stanfield, who's struggling from autism spectrum sickness or ASD. He is a visible status on a road of New Jersey, maintaining a watch on a girl with inside the nearby flower shop. In the midst of this, he also appears to be performing some complicated calculations associated with the timing of activities taking place in his surroundings. Milo notes the method of a passenger bus, a pothole, a road artist, and a bicycle rider dashing. Following those observations, he crosses the road and strategically locations a pen at the pinnacle of a mailbox adjoining to the pothole. Soon after, his deliberate chain response takes area. A taxi runs over the pothole, splashing the water at the pen, inflicting it to fall at the ground. This captures the eye of the road artist, who then walks ahead to select out of the pen. At the identical moment, the dashing bike owner collides with the artist, which leads to him to strike the mailbox and a fall at the fruit stand nearby. A chaos ensues in the road, diverting the eye of everyone such as the bus driver. As a result, he does now no longer where the visitors smile turning pink and hits at the identical girl crossing the road, killing her on the spot. Milo then walks far from the scene after confirming that his plan went smoothly. The scene then cuts to an FBI special agent, Olivia Dunham. She works for the Perimeter Division of Homeland Security, focusing on paranormal phenomena. Olivia appears to be returning again to paintings after an extended hold because of her head injury. As quickly as she enters the Fringe headquarters, she is greeted through one and all her fellow officers, Charlie, who's the manager of the team. In the meantime, the leader of the agency, Walter Nate Bishop, is speaking to one and all the lab assistants, Philip Broyles, regarding Olivia's return. Philip says that she saw a doppelganger named Fox Olivia and expresses the situation if they are able to combine an imposter in their team. Here, it's far discovered that Olivia, who's in the office, isn't always the actual one. She is in truth an imposter who has been introduced to satisfy the area of the unique one. Walter Nate then exhibits his motivation in the back of maintaining a Fox Olivia on this universe and implanting the actual Olivia's recollections into her. He claims that Fox Olivia is the best person who can travel among universes with none harm. Walter Nate desires to parent out how she will be able to do so. For this, he says that they need to make her trust she belongs here. Philip asks what if her new identification does now no longer hold, to which the leader replies that she can be able to now no longer be essential after that. Afterwards, Charlie briefs the group at the reputedly random bus twist of fate which he claims to have took place instances on this week. The sufferer has died in every case. He then asks his team to be cautious earlier than going for the website online research. A quick even as later, the FBI group arrives on the Twist of Fate website on Linea and splits as much as look for any leads or clues. The research is led through any other FBI agent named Lincoln Lee, whose face seems to be ruined through burn marks. Charlie inspects the frame and makes use of her fingerprint to retrieve here in addition details. She sooner or later unearths out that the deceased woman's call is Julian Foster. Meanwhile, Olivia questions the bus driver. Mo is shaken through the incident as he has by no means even heard any birds and animals tell now. Simultaneously, Agent Lee assessments for any symptoms of environmental elements, however unearths nothing. However, he does locate the equal ball factor pen on the scene. After inquiring with the eyewitnesses, Olivia techniques Agent Lee and tells him that the local artist had bent right all the way down to choose up the pen, during which he collided with the bicycle rider and fell into the fruit stand. Upon listening to this, Agent Lee speculates that the pen is the main detail that created a series of reactions, in the end main to the sufferer's death. The subsequent day at Fringe headquarters, Agent Leah and Charlie are looking for a connection among the bus injuries that took place in days. Agent Lee spots the equal ball factor pen in the picture graph of the primary twist of fate, which makes him even extra satisfied that a person has orchestrated the chain of occasions. Following this, They go to speak to a mathematician of French agency, A. Astrid, and inform her approximately the occasions. However, she claims that no human can perform this kind of chain of occasions and will do it his or her want twice. Amidst their argument, any other comparable bus twist of fate takes place, leaving Astrid in shock. The FBI dealers without delay rush to the website on Linea and locate that the sufferers are nevertheless alive this time. Upon thinking the bystanders, they learn that a canine unexpectedly crossed the road, inflicting the bus to lose control. Just then, Olivia notices a comparable ball factor pen rolling down with inside the ground, which makes her comprehend that the chain of occasions isn't always over yet. She appears round and spots a suspicious Milo searching down from an overhead bridge. Moments later, a person sporting earbuds walks ahead to move the street. Best to be hit through an oncoming ambulance. Confirmed approximately her suspicion, Olivia indicates her group and races towards Milo. Seeing this, the latter instantly calculates any other collection of occasions and throws a bicycle off the bridge. This activates abuse to alternate its route and pressure proper below the overhead bridge. Olivia holds him at gunpoint, threatening him to surrender. However, Milo jumps off of the bridge, lands at the bus's roof and receives away. After this event, Milo returns domestic to find his sister, Madeline, concerned for him. She tells him that she has been getting numerous calls from the health center. However, he ignores her. She then attempts to persuade him to surrender, claiming that he has long gone too far. However, Milo anticipates her moves and completes her sentences, efficaciously silencing her. Not long after, Madeline indicates him a small plastic horse toy, a reminder from their mother. This makes him sense uneasy and he walks away, pronouncing that it smiles inappropriate now. On the opposite hand, Agent Lee is taken to the health center for his everyday pores and skin. Take a look it up. Before coming into the burn chamber, he asks Olivia to consciousness on locating commonalities amongst the three sufferers. Heeding to his instruction, Olivia returns lower back to the headquarters and begins involved speaking to the witnesses of the accidents. After some time of inspection, she discovers ties among the three sufferers and a scientific center. All three of them have been directly or not directly associated with the center. She stalks her discovery with Charlie, and the two at once headed to this very scientific center. Upon arriving there, Olivia notices that one set of sufferers are the usage of the identical ball factor pens. They may be not able to deal with virtual devices. Later, they meet Dr. Levin, a major doctor, who acknowledges all three sufferers of the bus accidents. After briefing them a few details approximately the sufferers, Dr. Levin explains that Thelia were assisting mentally challenged sufferers with experimental methods to reinforce their intelligence. He additionally indicates the video footage and their sufferers wherein Olivia spots Milo. Upon inquiring approximately him, Dr. Levin responds that he is one in every of their sufferers who additionally went through the identical drug trial that boosted his IQ exponentially. He is going on to mention that Milo turned into launched from the health center beneath the supervision of his sister and that he turned into scheduled to go back lower back so as to opposite the experimental process, but now, has now no longer responding to their calls, and he's killing all and sundry who is making an attempt to get manipulate of him. After gaining knowledge of approximately Milo's sister, the FBI agents are determined to pay her a visit. Unbeknownst to them, Milo is preserving an eye on Olivia, noting each unmarried sample of her actions and predicting her subsequent move. Later on, Charlie and Olivia arrive at Milos area in which they may be greeted with the aid of using Madeline. They ask her approximately Milo's whereabouts. However, she claims to be ignorant of it. Sensing that she is hiding something, other retailers inform her approximately the crimes he has devoted and the way risky it's Miles to let him roam free. While Charlie is going to investigate Milo's room, Olivia stalks approximately her overdue sister, AA revealing how they used to take care of one another. This comforts Madeline sufficient to percentage Moria information about her brother. She explains that Milo is capable of expecting the final results of numerous occasions to the smallest element, and that she can destroy Milo's attention most effective through displaying him as the toy horse. Olivia ultimately manages to convince her to reveal something she knows. Emphasizing that they're involved for civilians in addition to Milo's safety. Madeline then arms her a note, revealing the location of the resort that Milo is presently staying at. After this, Olivia and Charlie speak plans with Astrid on a way to seize Milo. However, they quickly understand that any plan could be futile due to the fact he can are expecting their every move. As a result, they favor to approach the resort at once with none returned up. In the meantime, Milo is visible at his resort room, searching down via the window and envisioning situations which might be going to happen within the following few minutes. With his ability, he predicts that Olivia and Charlie will arrive quickly and they will chase him. He additionally calculates that he can kill Olivia through luring her via a marked region of a creation website online wherein the air is just too thin and crushing her below a load of cement bricks. Just like he predicted, the two FBI sellers arrive on the lodge and discover Milo waiting for them inside the street. He then runs in the direction of Thea Construction, whilst the sellers pursue him. Olivia, who's blind to the caution symptoms for Thea in Arizona, races via it as a substitute of preventing to place on a respirator. This actually makes Milo's calculation wrong. In addition, she additionally dodges a pile of cemented bricks which Milo assumed could weigh down her. The villain is bowled over to witness his calculation going wrong and is in the end stuck with the aid of using her. At this point of time, Olivia almost asphyxiates herself because of low stage of oxygen, but thankfully, Charlie arrives inside the nick of time and helps her with the respiration apparatus. In the aftermath of those events, Charlie asks Olivia about why she did now no longer forestall to place on a respirator, to which she responds that she did now no longer apprehend the caution sign. Later on, Olivia brings Madeline to Thea Health Center in which Milo is visible interacting with a first-rate computer. According to the doctor, the IQ-boosting drug has been in Milo's brain for too long, because of which they're not able to perform the reversing process. Now, his mind has ended up so superior that best machines can understand his thoughts. Saddened with the aid of using this news, Madeline is going inside the room and leaves the toy horse in the front of her brother. The identical evening, Olivia is at her area when she studies imaginative impression of Peter, her boyfriend from every other universe. He tells her that she does now no longer belong to this universe. In order to lower back up his claim, he reminds how her loss of knowledge concerning this universe stored her lifestyles earlier. According to him, she could have died if she had diagnosed the caution symptoms and stopped there. Peter encourages her to strive recalling all of her reminiscences and additionally kisses her earlier than vanishing.